evening, everybody. I want to thank you all for coming out tonight.
Thank you.
I really want to thank Carla and Andy for the fabulous food, for arranging for this fundraiser. Really, I appreciate it so much, and for you all that have come out tonight, your support for me and the future of Franklin, I appreciate that as well. So thank you all to you guys for coming out. It's hugely important. I just wanted to review a little bit about kind of my journey getting here. As most of you probably know, I ran for office 4 years ago and didn't win. No really love lost from that, though. Over the past 4 years, I've kind of taken it as an opportunity to become immersed in the community, in a number of community organizations that I remain a part of or have been a part of over the past several years. Had some personal growth. I'm very proud that I quit smoking 2 years ago. And with that, I started yoga, and I'll be starting yoga teacher training in October.
Really?
Yes, and I'll just say the first 6 weeks of that is meditation, which for the home stretch of a campaign is going to be perfect. And just keeping me balanced and even. But that said, now it's 4 years later, and we're coming full circle. Dave Grant and Garrett Sitz, yet again, are up for re-election, and I, yet again, am hoping to and planning to take one of those seats from them. Thank you. You know, where are we now? I hope everybody asks themselves that, especially when it comes to important times like this in deciding who our elected officials are going to be. Franklin, we have some things that are not so great, and we have a lot of things that are super. On the not so great end, we have a population that's been steadily declining. We have an economy that's been steadily declining. And we have a board who, while managing forever, has been operating on a minimal basis and hasn't responded to this decline. On the positive side, however, we have a really great public school system that also has wonderful sports programs associated with it and extracurriculars. We have an amazing community organization and volunteer system. I mean, really, it's awesome to work across all these groups. We also have a very diverse population, maybe not necessarily with ethnicity or anything like that, but in terms of the work that we all do, the differences that we all have, and the way that many of us are able to come together. So overall, Franklin, as far as I'm concerned, is full of potential and lots of opportunity. It's just a matter of really seizing it. So where can we go from here? Well, as far as I'm concerned, again, a better, stronger, and dare I say, more prosperous Franklin that is capable of both supporting its residents that live here, as well as attracting and partnering with small businesses and industry. To get there, we need to do for Franklin, by Franklin, and in Franklin. All right? Doing the right things for the people who live here, by involving them and partnering with them in the businesses to bring resources and activity into Franklin, for Franklin, by Franklin, in Franklin. And after winning a seat on the board, thanks to your support and contributions, I seek to start small steps to set the stage for big change. First, seeking civil discourse and partnership with the people who I will be working with on the board. Obviously, it's just one seat that's going to change when I get on there, and there's going to be things that have to be worked out. I seek to partner with them, not be an adversary. I am no one's enemy. I want to pursue the elements of the clean energy community that the board has already begun to take steps with and see that through to fruition. For anyone that isn't aware of that, in the end, by meeting 4 benchmarks established by the NYSERDA Clean Energy Community Program, we as a town would be eligible for $50,000 or $100,000 grants to reduce our energy usage and therefore our fossil fuel emissions. I also want to see us get a website for the town. We are one of, I think, 2 towns in Delaware County who do not have a website. While the Franklin Local, who I'm very proud to be a member of and say that, you know, has facilitated the videos of the town board meetings and minutes and such, the town itself should have a place for anyone, whether it's a local person, someone looking for Franklin, something to do in Franklin, whatever it may be, so that they can check it out. And also for the town of Franklin, the board, to share what it's doing, what its plans are. It's not only transparency, but it's accountability. It's good governance. And lastly, as far as small steps go, I want to survey the current businesses of Franklin, including those in Treadwell, to see what their needs are. How can we help them reach their goals as businesses and help them become partners in the community if they aren't already, and keep them as such if they are. In conclusion, I have endless gratitude, not only for your financial support in coming here today, but for your continued faith in my abilities and for your encouragement to take on the challenge of running and governing. When I win this election, I will tirelessly try to influence and impact the future, always with my eye on a better, stronger, more prosperous Franklin.